Making a Chef is brought to you by Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Mississippi and Methodist Senior Services.
Hey y'all, Mark the Chef here, come to you from the studio of our new show, Making the Chef, premiering this Saturday at 1 p.m. on Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you don't catch it there, you can go on makingthechef.com or the Making the Chef new YouTube page. Is it going to be on Mark the Chef also?
No, not to begin with.
Not to begin with, but it's going to upload Monday. All right, we always have some viewers. Hi guys. It's going to be uploaded Monday on the Mark the Chef, Making the Chef YouTube channel. So I have 2 live streams going on right now, one on Facebook, one on Instagram. So sorry Instagram, be looking up here at Facebook, but I'll be answering if y'all have any questions here in a few minutes. But first question, I guess, Jake?
Let's go ahead and start with some questions, Mark. Who inspires you to cook? Who keeps inspiring you to cook? Cartez on Instagram asks.
Yes, Carter. I don't know, actually. I guess at first, definitely Alton Brown, Guy Fieri, Fieri, always get his name mixed up. A lot of celebrity chefs to begin with, they what inspired me to get going, and then just watching kids compete on cooking shows, that really inspired me. But nowadays, I guess, I drive, I guess you can say, by myself. Some folks, driven to do, sports, cooking, entertainment, yada, yada. But also, I guess just people around me. I have so many people around town, across the country, a couple across the world, actually. Just saying, I love watching you on TV. I love, your posts or whatever, and it just drives me every day. I wanna, make a good dish, put it up, and sorry, Instagram, haven't been doing that a whole lot lately. So really sorry. We're gonna get some more stuff going here in a few days, but just everyone, Also, my dad, because he loves my cooking. He's over here doing whatever.
It sucks.
Y'all can't hear him, so it'll be all right.
All right.
Yeah. We have a microphone.
Benjamin E. on Facebook asks, how do you balance schoolwork and being a celebrity chef?
Trick question, I don't. I don't have too much homework, but the stuff I do, I save till the last minute. And then, I don't cook a whole lot. Most of my time's going towards football. Football's fun. I get there early at school, so I do have time to do work there. Get home late, do 10 minutes of homework, and call it quits for the night. So that's kind of how I balance it, I guess. I'm sure a couple students can relate to that.
Yeah, I was just going to input. The better question would be, how do you balance football and cooking?
More like it.
All right. Janelle Kennedy asks, what is your opinion on veganism?
More power to them, more meat to us, I guess. We actually have an intern here in the office. My dad's over there doing this. As vegan, and she's the nicest person ever. But we don't have an extra mouth to feed, so sometimes I do feel bad not having a vegan alternative to her. But we get more food, and we have big eaters in this office, to say the least, including myself. So more food for us.
So Mark, as a follow-up, this is Mark's dad talking. Responsible lifestyle or first world luxury? Veganism.
Oh, I say it's a mixture of both, because animals aren't exactly a renewable resources in some opinions. I'm getting the shoulders over here. There's certain, we just did a, a study, I guess you can say, in a AP Human Geography class I'm taking about, different kinds of farming. So yeah, some of it's sustainable, but some of it's not. Some of it's kind of sad. And so, I choose to, when I get older, own my restaurant, buy from, more reliable, more sustainable options. But, it is a sustainable, you should turn, all right, thank you. It is a sustainable lifestyle. And then it also is a little bit of a first world luxury too. Just because, you have the choice to eat plants. You don't have to, you don't eat, you die. It's one of the harsh realities of that. It's sad, but, it's a mixture of both, I'd say. I don't really know how else to put it. Kind of put me on the spot there.
All right, you kind of led into this next question. Instagram44, which, by the way, that's the coolest Instagram name I've ever heard of.
They've been around for a while, too.
Have they?
Yeah.
Well, anyway, she asks, do you plan to make this your life's work?
I hope so. Fingers crossed, Cooking is a passion of mine. I do love it, except for, getting yelled at and getting my food stolen by these three buffoons behind the cameras. Not Faith. Faith's cool. She doesn't steal my food. But yeah, I do enjoy it. It is a hard lifestyle in some instances. Not right now. Right now it's super easy, just putting up with these dinguses. But waking up 5 a.m., 6 a.m. Just to get to the restaurant on time. Not including traveling. To and from. Kids, whatever. It's a hard lifestyle, but it's very rewarding to me because I do enjoy making things with my hands. Cooking food. Who would have reckoned? And just having fun in the kitchen. So yes, I would like it to be my lifestyle.
For those of you curious, dingus is our word of the day here. Leanne Williamson on Facebook asks, what is an unusual food you would like to prepare and haven't had the chance to do yet?
First of all, Miss Leanne, congratulations on being nominated for Restaurant Week. Congratulations. Should have won in my opinion. What was the question again?
It hasn't been announced yet, so we don't know.
Oh, I thought it was. Thursday, my bad. I'm sorry.
And your man Jay Reed's watching you on
Jay Reed,
Instagram.
hey Jay Reed. What was the question again?
So the question is, what is an unusual food you would like to prepare and haven't had the chance to do yet?
Uni, I think would be uni. So it's sea urchin. I think, yeah, sea urchin. So it's like really fatty, really delicious. And on that note, foie gras. They're both, foie gras is the fattened duck, goose liver, which again goes into renewable, non-renewable. That again, it brings up a great question. It is some of it is cruel, some of it's not, but that's besides the point. Uni is very fatty, very rich, very delicious. It looks amazing, but I don't exactly see the ocean around here anywhere, so we can't really get a good supply from it. But one day, hopefully. And foie gras, I've had foie gras before. I had it twice. I don't remember the first time. I was like 7, didn't know what foie gras was. But the second time was actually at MasterChef Season 7 winner, I think, Chef Sean O'Neill. He prepared us foie gras. It was actually Adam and I, who I also competed on MasterChef with, had us over for dinner. Had amazing foie gras, and it was delicious, beyond belief. But I had a revelation the other day, that whenever you eat crawfish and the fat, the head had this little thing of fat. It's orange, looks like uni, and it's amazing. If you eat crawfish, rip it apart, take off his head and peel it off, then you get the head there. And so some folks, including myself, you crush it and suck in the juices, you get the fat, and it's amazing. So it'd be a labor of love, but I want to one day prepare a dish with the southern uni, as I want to call it, and see how that goes. But it'll be fun, I reckon. Next question.
All right. Adam Ware on Facebook asks, what's one dish you won't prepare? It's like, what's your least favorite dish to cook?
Oh. I'll prepare vegan food. I did that on MasterChef. It was horrible, but I prepared it. I don't know. I'm up for trying, anything food related once, maybe, possibly. Some things, probably not. Fermented whale. 1, because it is illegal to hunt whales, and 2, they put it in the ground for a year. It's an Icelandic dish, I think, and it's black and smells weird, and I'm getting looks from Faith. But yeah, I wouldn't prepare it. It's too long for me. And on that note, I guess dry-aged steak. I'd get 30 days in, I'd get anxious. Well, not anxious. I'd get bored and eat it already. But it just takes too long for me. I'd try them both. I'd love to try dry-aged steak. I'd love to have dry-aged steak again. It's so good. I'm rambling a little bit here, but fermented. I think it's shark now, but fermented whale, I would not do that.
Janelle has just said she's eaten fermented shark, by the way.
On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being insanely nasty, you wanted to eat a whole thing of toothpaste, and 10 being amazing, I'd take this every night. How would you rate it? So we'll get back to that in a second. So what's the next question, Jake?
The one that just came in on Instagram. Do you want to answer that one?
Where are you from?
Oh, I am from Starkville, Mississippi. I'm from Starkville, Mississippi. I don't have a deep Southern accent, at least compared to some folks. That was a show one. I can talk really Southern if you like that right there. But Starkville, Mississippi. It's a college town, Mississippi State University. You know, pretty big names will come from here. Dak Prescott. You know, we have a lot of pretty cool town, if I do say indeed. I'm blanking on names right now. What's the next question?
What's your favorite thing to make? Jules Marie 88 asks on Instagram.
Julius Marie, probably, something like that. I don't know, to be honest. I always say donuts, but then again, it's so. Pasta, I don't know. Simple pasta dishes, I do love that. Homemade pasta's fun. Donuts are fun to make. Barbecue's fun to make. I don't know if I had to choose like one thing. If I can ice a cake worth 10 cents, I'd love cake baking because, just, icing a cake, seeing it come out beautifully is really rewarding process to me. I'm looking at Instagram, by the way, Facebook, so sorry, it might get a little weird. But I can't ice a cake worth anything. It looks hideous, and so my mom does all of that for me.
Horrible. It looks horrible.
I'm not gonna let you get any of the food I cook with the food you bought, Dad. That's just putting that out there. But probably cake baking. That'd be fun.
All right, another Instagram person asks, what made you start cooking?
Well, so I have a nice television story that it touches the heart, I guess you could say, and I have a down-to-earth, gritty kind of thing. So I'll tell the television first. Both my grandparents cook a lot. That's good coffee, by the way. My mom cooks pretty much every night, except for tonight. We're going out to eat. Whoop-de-doo. You didn't hear that. Let's ignore that. But I'd grow up, have my grandparents, I'd go to the fridge, grab an egg, crack it in there, and be like, stay back. These are my cookies. I made these myself. And then I helped my other grandmother make rolls and, just do a ton of baking, ton of cooking, all that. But then I started watching Food Network. Alton Brown specifically with the show Good Eats, amazing show, by the way. Alton, if you're watching, and if you were, a day's been made, but you're not. Yeah, you need to bring back Good Eats. Good Eats was one of the best shows, if not the best show on earth. And then Rachel vs. Guy Kids Cook-Off, which, when I saw it from my 8-year-old, 10-year-old eyes, it was amazing, awesome show. Looking back, cool show, whatever. Not my forte nowadays, I like to say. Nowadays, 1-hour shows take too long, in my opinion. So I'm glad that's why Making a Chef is 30 minutes. I don't like watching 1-hour shows, but what was the question again? I always veer off on Q&As.
I think you may have some attention deficit.
Yeah.
Andrew Ramona on Facebook asks, do you cook lamb chops?
I do lamb chops, so love cooking lamb chops, actually. So first time I did lamb chops, they're pretty good. It was a Christmas Eve thing we had going on for 2 years until they decided to cut it off because it was too expensive or something like that. I don't know. So we did lamb chops 1 year, loved it. The second year we decided to film it. So I was like, no, Dad, let's not film it. It's too much work. And so we ended up filming it because I never get my way around the house. Is that right, Dad? Never. And then this dingus over here, when we started to cook the lamb chops, actually the camera was out of focus. So if you ever go back and watch that video on Mark the Chef YouTube, which you should go subscribe to, by the way, all right? Great YouTube channel. The first time, the cooking you see on camera was the second time, so we had to go buy another rack of lamb, and lamb racks aren't cheap. And so we had double the lamb, and I was double the happiness, except for, going in front of the camera and shooting again. As back when I wasn't that comfortable in front of the camera, I looked like a lightly toasted marshmallow, short and puffy, and pale as all get out. And so, yes, I do love cooking lamb chops. Lamb chops are delicious. Yes?
That's all the questions I have right now.
Any questions on Instagram?
Nope.
No more questions?
Nope.
So,
Remind everybody of what we're doing, what's happening this weekend.
what is happening this week? I'm just funny. I know. So anyway, thank you all for watching both Instagram and Facebook. Great little Q&A. Don't forget, this weekend at 1 p.m. Central
Central Time.
On Mississippi Public Broadcasting, my TV show, Making a Chef, is premiering. And so I've told a couple folks, it's not gonna be a brisket episode, it's gonna be meeting Mark, getting to know Mark episode. So tune in, Mississippi Public Broadcasting. If you don't have Mississippi Public Broadcasting, you can go online to www.makingachef.com, and you can go there, and on Monday, the whole episode will be uploaded there, or you can always go follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, and we'll have links to the episode to that. And so, Facebook and Instagram are Mark the Chef. Instagram for Making a Chef is Making a Chef Official. Who would have thought Mark the Chef, Making a Chef? Never would have thought in a million years. And then our YouTube channel is Mark the Chef and Making a Chef. So, if you don't follow us there, please go follow. And again, thank y'all for submitting questions. Thank y'all for watching and putting up with me for 10, 15 minutes. And cut, I guess.
Thanks. We'll see y'all next time.
Yeah, thank y'all.